Alright, and welcome back to my playthrough of Kirby 64 as part of the Kirby's Dream Collection. We are on the final video of the main project and of the main game, so let's move on to Planet Ripple Star. And I went and I looked at the guide and got the power I need. It actually only took about a minute. Ooh, I see cake. It's funny, this first level kinda looks like Popstar. Just a bit more, like, not more vibrant and colorful, but, you know, it's more, definitely more rainbow-like, more candy-colored. Ooh. Oh, and as you can see, though, with the bomb and spike power, I turn into an exploding Gordo. And like Gordos, I'm invincible, which... it's definitely not meant to be a moving power-up, for sure. But I needed this, and I see on this level I could have gotten spikes easily enough. I didn't know. Bomb was that was a different one, because yeah, I haven't seen a bomb yet. But it's funny, the guide's like, you can't miss it. It's like, yeah, that's probably the best tip you've given me, is the fact that we can't miss it. Man, it feels good to be... I'll admit, it feels good to be playing this game again, though. And... whoops. Come on, jerk. He's only... wait. Defeat mini... oh, the next one's after that. Okay, freaking weird saw blade. But no, it feels good to be playing this game again. You know, the fact that I haven't really been giving Kirby too much love, I want to say Season 3. Well, no, it had Dreamland 3, but that was about the only game, funny enough. Dreamland 3 in Season 3, but that was the only Kirby game we played there. I mean... it is good that we've played at least one every year, but compared to like Mario and Sonic, it's been getting no love. Because you see we're working on Mario 64 right now, too. I'll admit, I didn't expect that to be the Season 4 opener, but because I had recorded that... How far ago? I recorded it after another Let's Play that's coming, and that one I recorded back in January of, like... oh, well. Can't win them all. But I recorded that in, like, January of 2019, and I want to say Mario 64 came shortly after. So, about a year ago, you know, compared to this one that I'm recording right as it gets to you guys. Second room, break yellow block with electricity, water maze, via boomerang power. Okay, so electricity and cutter. It's not a boomerang, you jerk. Oh, hi. Yes, thank you for the useful-less advice. It's like, go in here. Like, no, really? I never would have guessed. Second room, break... okay, there's gotta be electric power. Oh, wait. They mean that one, don't they? Shoot, gotta remember where some electricity is at. I want to say... second stage of Pop Stars. This seems to be like a safe bet for all my power-up needs. And I can still, you know, I can still afford to leave these in because I've looked at the time on the videos. It looks like we haven't even hit 40 minutes for any of them yet, which, again, nice to be doing shorter videos. Because Dragon Ball, I tried to keep it somewhere around the 30-minute mark. The last video in that project, when we inevitably get there. Whew, that that was a long video. I mean, don't get me wrong, not my fault they gave me the long cutscene. Ah. Okay, cutter I'm not going to worry about, but yeah, electricity, so... I'm thinking probably break... Because this counts as the first room, technically. Yeah. Should have seen that coming. You definitely need to bring electricity in. Okay, on the left side of the water maze. In the very left side of the water maze. That's, again, pretty vague. Oh, and cutter. Is there a solid piece of ground I can... Thank you. It says I need cutter for later. I may as well. Ow. Outside leads to the basement. Jump in and use the electric power on the yellow box. Jump down a few holes, kill the enemies, and jump in the water. A boulder will block your path, but then King Dedede breaks it. Swim to the left to get a shard. Oh, boulder blocks your path, breaks it. You'll be in another pit of water. Okay, so... Ow. Damn Scarfies. Yeah, and here's the... Yep. Here's the boulder. And hey, King Dedede without the obligatory I will ride you to the end of the level section. Aw. That's nice of him. Dusting off the path for me. That's nice. And that was actually a pretty good throw. And another cutter. Okay, so max tomato, not worried about it. Water. There's my shard. But where? Blow up the green pill. Okay, so that's way later. Well, maybe not way later, but you get the idea. Oh. And since I grab... Oh, nice. This room is definitely a trap, though, because while they're like, oh, you can come in here and get other things with different power-ups. And, wait. At the end of the stage? Yes, it is. And slight miscalculation on the angle. Oh, and that was only stage 2. I think stage 3 involves doing mini-boss, fire spike... Fire and spike. I wanna at least get half of that. By the way, it's not spike, people, it's needle. Get it right. How do I know this? I played Kirby's Adventure, which would tell you. But chances are fire will be the one that's here. Yeah, and I'm not even gonna bother getting all those. See? Fire is the... Oh, man. Forgot it had to be this one. Why did it have to be? Break red and orange carpet via fire and spike ability. I'm not gonna lie, this might be my least favorite power-up in the game. It has... Oh, is that the carpet? I will look at the paperwork over there in a minute. Okay, this is a helpful power-up for when you definitely don't want to get up close. All this level, one of them is pretty hidden. Well, that's not a yellow and red carpet, that's for sure. So I will just keep on keeping on. Defeat another mini-boss. Okay, well, defeating mini-bosses, that's the easy part. I know once I get rid of this freaking thing. Good. Good. Get it out of here. It's like, get it the hell out of here. What's this do? Ooh, I like that. I like the giant flaming sword. I don't remember that one. I do not remember the flaming sword of death. But I know it's weird. This is honestly a pretty straightforward level. You know what, though? I'm trying to get rid of this, because I may as well, since for the boss fight, I'm not gonna... Ow. Hate Scarface. No. So not quite. We still have a little ways to go. Because one of these mini-boss rooms has... a crystal shard that I'm looking for in it. I mean, it's one of them. It's pretty freaking straightforward, kids. And it's funny, I was gonna say, how did I do this when I was a kid and didn't really have, you know, the internet to gain guides from? But then I think about it, I was starting to use them around this point. I mean, game guides and the internet itself were both very, like, the game guides were definitely in their infancy. The internet, a little bit past that, but... Oh, damn it. Oh, well. Okay, but that was the last action stage, though. So what I'm going to do, through the power of editing, is I'm going to show you... There's two endings in this game. One, if you don't get all the crystal shards. And two, if you get all the crystal shards like what we just did. I wasn't worried because I still have the phony ending in the can. Thank God for that. So I didn't have to worry about it. But yeah, I'm going to cut to the phony ending, and then I'm going to cut back live to where we beat this boss and go on to the true ending of the game. So okay, so you guys like that weird phony ending there? The weird, you know, she's still possessed. Still possessed. I hate Miracle Matter. Like, it's not a hard boss fight, but I'll admit it's one of the more interesting ones with the mechanic that it brings. Because you can only hurt it with the power that it, you know, with the power that it is of that time. Oh, damn, just missed. So basically, like, if it's spikes, or if it's needle, or stone, or whatever, it can only be hurt with that thing. Which makes it an and this is bomb, I believe, which is the weird... Like, you wouldn't think, hey, those are bombs, but I mean, to be fair, what else could they be? Okay, I think I killed bomb. And after a while, I think each form only takes up about 1/8 of the health bar. Yeah, and there's 2. We haven't even seen fire or cutter yet. Okay, 3. 4. We're doing good. Oh, here's the fire. Okay, this one's not a terribly complex pattern either. I think, except for the part where I jump into the fire like an idiot. Okay, I think it's like 3 hits per, though. This one! This freaking thing. Because the electricity bounces off its body all willy-nilly all over the place. Whoops. Did not mean to do that, and oh, cutter! What? Okay, so what is it? Cutter and spark left? I think maybe cutter, spark, and fire. Like maybe 1 or 2 hits. Like, there's 2 hits somewhere. 1 more hit for each. Really, you jerk? Dodge my attacks, will you? But yeah, like I said, I think it's 1 more hit for each. Yeah, oh! Maybe even just 1 more hit in general, and... Yep, there it is. Okay, I didn't... Oh yeah, I did get all 3 hits on fire early. Yeah, you're not a hard boss fight, but you're probably one of my favorites, just because of the mechanic. I think it's the only boss in a Kirby game that does that. But see, because we got all of the shards, we purified the dark matter from the planet. I believe that goes either way. But oh yeah, I think in the false ending it disappears. Then it blows up, but the crystal's true power purifies the queen. Because she was possessed the whole time. And now, something even more grandiose. But now Kirby's calling in the real power. The power of the Warp Star. Which we have not gotten to see, like... Hey, come back here, don't leave me behind, you jerks. But yeah, we have not gotten to see the true power of the Warp Star. And now we are on to the 7th and final act. Dark Star. The culmination of all this dark matter. And this is kind of why dark matter never shows up again after this, because I think here we destroy all the dark matter in the universe. Which is weird that happens, but it makes me sad that we never see dark matter again. It's a villain that has no motivation for what it does. You don't know what it's doing. You don't know what it's thinking. It has no lines of dialogue. It's my favorite Kirby villain. But I think... Yeah, here we are. Taking on the true... Remember at the end of Dreamland 3, we fought a being named Zero? We fight an evolved form of it named Zero too. Gotta shoot it in the eye quite a bit. And I want to say it's probably easier to aim with this probably if I was using a controller with a stick, but... Well, it kind of homes in on the eye. I do remember last time this doing a number on my hand. But yeah, this fight I'm more familiar with than the Zero fight, because I didn't even, like, I had never played Dreamland 3 up to this point, so I'd never seen Zero. I knew about Dark Matter thanks to Dreamland 2. Oh. Yeah, it's a multi-phase fight in of its own regard. Whoop. Ow. Man. Oh wow, we are getting off a lot of shots on it down there. But no, this was definitely the one I was more familiar with. I didn't even know about Zero. I didn't know there was all that going on. But yeah, and I guess this is a more evolved form of it. I don't get how that worked. I remember the Zero fight being a nightmarish hell spawn. Oh my god, that fight was nuts. Because I didn't know when it was going to end. It's like you beat the body, but then the eye comes out and all sorts of craziness happens. That fight was intense. Probably one of my favorite Final Kirby boss fights. Not gonna lie, it's up there. It was good. Only because I didn't know what to expect. I like this one though, just because of nostalgia's sake. Though I don't like it because it's the end of Dark Matter. You think we could find a way to bring him back, but no, for 20 years he's kind of been just lying dormant. Man, and you are taking a lot of hits, good sir. Okay, thank you. Now we blow up the halo, which is gone. Okay, where's the tail? Okay, this is sort of interesting, because the halo is gone. And if I only go back, left, and right, then that helps. Okay, good. Now, there it is. Because for some reason, the tail is the absolute. Weird that this thing would even have a tail, but this is probably one of the darker fights for a Nintendo game, too. Because this thing, like, it was crying blood in the last game. It's a weird demonic angel kind of thing. It's probably one of the darker things in a mainstream Nintendo game like this. And I can tell he's definitely picking up the pace a little bit. Okay, good. Doing good. Okay, broke that. The problem is it takes him forever to turn back around, and he doesn't stay down here for very long. Come on, almost there. I can see the health bar to the corner of my eye. Oh, you son of a... Really? Yeah, I can tell he's mad. What, like one more bar of health? Really? You couldn't have just died there? No, you had to stick around. Okay, come on. As soon as we pop this halo, we can be... Okay, there's the halo, but... Where's the... I hate that. That is so weird. This fight should have been over. Fight should have been over like 2 minutes ago. It's not like Dreamland 3 where I don't know what I'm getting into. This I'm actually familiar with because I beat this game at least twice when I was a kid and at least twice in practice of getting to this point. So I'm very familiar with this game, thank you. Good. Oh my god. Yeah, my hand was definitely starting to... My hand is cramping, Mrs. Puff. Make it stop. But yeah, the implosion of the core of Zero 2 blows the whole thing to bits. And how do I know the thing is called Zero 2? Thank you, Wikipedia. Because I looked up a lot of Kirby wiki stuff. I love the homage to Star Wars here, too. That's actually kind of funny. I feel like there's been a few parts that have been homage to Star Wars, you know, with a lightsaber, this thing of getting the medals after defeating the enemy, you know, defeating the big threat. And uh-oh. So that's kind of cool that the game has kind of this homage thing going on to Star Wars. I want to say this came out before Phantom, so I think Kirby beat it to dual-edged lightsabers. But no, this has been a fun game to play again. Sure, the graphics aren't the best. They might actually be the worst out of all 6 of the games on here, because 3D graphics were still very primitive. If you go look at a Kirby game now, whether it be on the GameCube, the Wii, the Wii U, or the Switch, they all look really good. Even Epic Yarn looks really good, even though I'm not the biggest fan of that game, but it still looks good at least. This, like, some of it looks good, but you can definitely tell the graphics are primitive. They still keep that kind of Kirby-ish art style to them, though, which actually works really well in the simplicity. That's the thing. It didn't need to be look overcomplicated. It looks great. It's one of those few games that, while not perfect per se, I personally don't have any problems with this game. It's probably one of the ones that I'm most excited for. This probably everything on here other than Dreamland 3 I'm excited for, just because they were all big parts of my childhood. So all 6 of these games have been really fun. Beating Dreamland 3 for the first time was also a treat too, because that game was hard. That game was really fucking hard. It's good. It might be the hardest one here. This is after that, and then all the other games are easy as pie. But no, that's been Kirby 64 as part of the Kirby's Dream Collection. We have now finished off all 6 games for this disc, which is pretty cool. And I'll come back with a bonus episode either later today or sometime this week, because I'm not going to have it conflict with next week's Let's Play. I already have the calendar set, so I'm just going to probably just chuck this up as a bonus video. You'll know. By the time you're hearing this, you'll know. I won't, but you will. But yeah, like I said, that's been Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. We are done with all 6 games, so I hope you enjoyed watching all these. What a project it's been that spanned quite a few years now, actually, but hope you all enjoyed watching as much as I did playing, because I know I had a blast playing all these again. And, of course, until next time, as always, thanks for watching.